Okay, tremendous. Right, well, we've run on a little bit, so let's start. Let's start. Okay. So just bringing your attention into your room, your house, your street, your town or city or village, and recognizing that whatever's happened so far today, it's in the past. So there's nothing to be gained by dwelling on that at the moment. If you want to pick over it, you maybe can later, but that's not what we're going to do for the next 5 minutes or so. So putting that behind you, and equally trying to put to one side any speculation about what may happen during the rest of this day, or this evening, or tomorrow, rest of the week, because that's all it is. It's speculation, basically. And we're being mindful here, mindful of actually what is happening, not what could happen or should happen or might happen in the future. And then briefly bringing our attention to the weight of our body against the chair or the cushion, whatever we're sat upon or lying upon. And recognizing through this connection with the chair cushion that we're connected with the earth through the floor of the building, through the walls which lead down into the foundations. Of course, the foundations are dug into the earth, into the ground. So it doesn't matter where we are in the UK or Europe or even further afield this time, we've all got a shared experience in terms of that connection with the earth, with the ground. And we can enhance that connection by running in an imaginative way a point from the bottom of our spine through the surface of the earth all the way to the center of the earth. And at that point, we all meet wherever we are. And we meet with all human beings, animals at that point. They did the same. So wherever we are in the country, there's a real connection of in terms of the intention about being here, also in terms of our connection with the atmosphere and the earth around us and beneath us. Then we can use that point we've drawn from the imaginatively drawn from the center of the earth to the bottom of our spine. Carry that point upwards. As we do, we can straighten our spine as much as is comfortable for us this time. So taking even if whether we're sat or lying down, establishing a dignified and alert posture. just doing what you can in that regard. Resting evenly on the shoulders. So checking that you're not slumped forward or leaning back away. The arms and hands in the traditional meditation posture, just pointing just beneath the navel, or alternatively, just hand on each thigh. Whatever you choose, make sure it's symmetrical to promote balance. And the eyes closed if you wish, or maybe, and if that suits you better, that's your choice, really. Spending a couple of moments, just if you can, enjoying or aware anyway of this connection, this posture that we've set up, and the connection with what's beneath. The stability that the earth and the ground gives us is a resource in meditation. It's always something that we can rely upon. And if feel a bit overwhelmed, there's always that support, that physical support. So we've established connection with what's beneath us. So to balance this out and to make our practice as full as possible, it's good to balance out with what's above us. So imaginatively taking your mind's eye above the ceiling of the room within which you're sat, through the roof of the building in which you're sat, and then up, up, up. And if like it is here, you've got heavy cloud cover, taking your mind's eye above the cloud cover out into the openness above the cloud cover. So completely transparent there, no physical obstruction whatsoever. Clean, clear. We can think of our body as a conduit between the earth and this pristine openness high above the cloud cover. Talk literally don't in terms of Mother Earth, that's a phrase we use. So we can think of Mother Earth and Father Sky. More balance between the two. So even if we just get a hint of this balance, a small portion of this balance, this can really help us in our practice. So I'm going to invite you to take a short break now, just about 60 or 80 seconds, and just try to don't physically keep the posture, but just keep the posture in your mind's eye if you can. That's equanimity, that balance, any balance or equanimity generated. But just take a stretch, do whatever you need to do to stay comfortable. And then in your own time, there's no rush. Just re-establishing that posture or something close to it or something that approximates to it. Don't need to be too exact about it. Something that maybe just gives that a hint of that equanimity balance between Mother Earth and Father Sky. So we're going to spend a little more time looking at being mindful of the clarity generated in the grounding practice. So if it's helpful, um, following this instruction, but if you wish to do it another way, just remember, first practice, that's fine. So again, taking your mind's eye above the ceiling, the roof, the cloud cover, up into the openness above. I'm going to spend some time here because here there's nothing to achieve, nothing to grasp, nothing to be averse to. There's just this openness, clean, clear openness, transparent. You don't need to fill the space with anything. We don't need to fabricate anything or exaggerate anything in this space. We can just sit with it as it is. And if something does distract us in terms of well, an emotion or a thought or a physical sensation, actually, just letting it pass insofar as you're able. In a way, you don't need to draw it close. Just let it glide through. So if the tension, if the sense of openness disappears, just try to build it up again through your mind's eye above the cloud cover. That's probably the easiest way. Imagining a very clear day when you're on top of a hill or a mountain. Any situation, experience you've had where there's been open and clarity all around. If you find this openness, this clarity a bit overwhelming, just remembering the resource of ground, the earth beneath you. So maybe making a concerted effort to bring the attention down the body, connection with the floor, just to reground yourself. When you feel confident, strong enough, just generating that openness once again, that transparency once again in your experience. So if this isn't coming easily to you, that's fine. That's not a problem. Just recognizing whatever space between thoughts or emotions or sensations that are arising that you are experiencing, whatever space is pointing in the right direction. Sometimes this practice can feel very natural. And the reason for that is that some, well, I suggest the reason for that is Eastern philosophical traditions. This is the nature of the mind, this clarity, this openness, this lack of obstruction. So, in fact, we're just coming home to what's already there, according to these traditions. Everything else is the superimposition or the exaggeration. This is the natural state. But because we're not used to it, we need to bring all our mindful awareness to um, the experience within this natural state. Because it's not somewhere that many of us spend a lot. So everything we've learned through mindfulness still applies here. In fact, it applies doubly in a way. Attention wanders, we bring it back. Nothing to be gained through a judgment or criticism, internal self-criticism or self-judgment. We maintain the posture as we can achieve this time. And seeing if it's possible, I invite you to bring the openness that you may be experiencing outside, bring it within you. So, in the sense, your mind may be feeling more relaxed, more open. Bring that feeling to your body as well. You know, visualize the vertebrae being prized apart slightly, muscles relaxing, any inflamed areas in the body just becoming, any discomfort. Of course, it's still there, but one open to it a little maybe. So your internal experience becomes a strong reflection, or a reflection anyway, of the open that's outside. So maybe a sense of balance outside earth and sky, and just resting in whenever experience you've whatever experience you're having for a couple of minutes. And then in your own time, there's absolutely no rush. Gently bringing the practice to a close, taking a stretch if you need to take a stretch, opening your eyes if they've been closed, and bringing the attention back in, expanding the attention, I suppose, back into the whole room. Okay.